call a manager. I said, well, you'll call a manager then.
By the way, it's admitted Target's biggest business, along with Walmart, is selling your data to the government. And that was in Wired Magazine just 3 weeks ago. So that's why they want the loyalty cards, the credit cards, their whole business. In fact, again, 8 years ago, guys, print the article or show it on screen. USA Today, scofflaws caught while ordering pizzas. The big three pizza companies, when you give them your credit card and name, they run your location through a database of wanted people. And instead of getting a pizza, you get a SWAT team raid. So again, guilty until proven innocent, and they're getting money for that. See, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, so she calls the manager, and while she's standing there, she goes, I told her I wasn't blaming her directly, that she's doing what she's told. And she goes, all I want is to get my paycheck. And I go, you're one of the reasons this country is going the way it is. That's all you care about. You don't care about what's going on around us. Well, the manager comes up, and all he did was ask me what my birth date was. I could have gave him 7/4 or 76, and he wouldn't have known the difference.
Well, notice, though, having TSA not be allowed to use common sense is about robotic control. Police are taught robotic control. They catch little girls with Luden's cough drops that can be sold in the candy section. They have no drugs in them, and they arrest them. And it's about mindless obedience, zero tolerance, where, okay, I've got a World War II vet, and I've seen this happen, with an oxygen tank. The guy can barely walk, or an old lady in a wheelchair who looks like she's about to die. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make them stand up, even though their daughter's telling me they can't walk. I mean, this is abusing old people, handicaps. And it's about the mindlessness of it. They want drones that will follow orders. That's why I used to go on this Diamond Shamrock. Now it's Valero when I lived in South Austin. And there was a fan who was a manager in there, and this is about 7 years ago now, and he took me behind the counter and he said, look at this. I've been told to swipe everybody's card, and look, it's got whether you've got an arrest record or whatever. If I hit this key, it lets me into the database. And he was showing me that he could pull my record up. And he could pull up, I mean, it's incredible. And so this grid's been built, and now they're going to start announcing it to all the clerks and people. That's why they're involving Homeland Security now with the telescreens inside the Walmarts and other stores, is because now they're the little agents. And most of them, you know, minimum wage on a power trip, are going to love being secret agents. Look, I flew into San Francisco a month and a half ago. 11 o'clock at night. We're exhausted. The flight was delayed. I go up to Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and I look at the lady, and I say, yeah, it's History Channel's paid for this car. And she goes, oh, I can see it, but my computer's not working. It was real weird. And I told her, okay, well, they're supposed to pay for it. And she said, well, go ahead and give me your card. I promise later I'll run it on theirs. Of course, that never happened. She ran mine, and now it turns out theirs as well. So it's just, they're also, I guess when they're on power trips, be as corrupt as you want. But I noticed her with like 10 people ahead of me while I'm sitting there for 45 minutes. People walk up and they go, oh, hi, what are you in town for? And she's watching them on her little power trip, getting off on it. I'm here to see my mom. Well, why? Oh, how's your mommy? How long are you going to be here? And she's sitting there typing, and I walk up. I know it's Homeland Security spying. I know it's part of Patriot Act compliance. And she started asking me questions. Oh, TV, what type of production? And I said, look, I know you're doing this for government stuff. Just let me get the car and get out of here. But she showed me, though. She went ahead and ran my card. She showed me $900 I didn't know. She showed me good because she's got the authority. She's like a corrupt cop now. And I'll never use Enterprise again, but it doesn't matter. They've got all the other companies under their control. And so she did all that to me. And then she said, is this your address? And read an address that is where I really live. There's an address out there on the web that's not where I really live. And I've got my driver's license to another address. And that address is not public. And I said, yeah, that's my real address. She said, I know it is. She's got power for the bankers. She's part of the power now. And when they take everything she's got, she'll be part of it, enjoying it. I mean, this is just a nation of scum control freaks just getting off on all of this pure evil. We've got some huge breaking news. Obama's health care law ruled unconstitutional over insurance requirement. Bloomberg, the Obama administration requirement that most citizens maintain minimum health coverage as part of the broad overhaul of the industry is unconstitutional because it forces people to buy insurance, a federal judge ruled, striking down the linchpin of the president's plan. Well, what about the fact that he's given out 500 and something waivers now to McDonald's and others where there are hundreds of thousands of employees don't have to have insurance, but I've got to buy it for my people, which will then put me out of business. And I can't compete against businesses that get waivers. Huh? The whole thing is unconstitutional. But this is big breaking news. More of your calls, and we'll continue along this line. Big breaking news on that front. Stay with us.
We all know that Berkey water purification systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 5 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey water filtration systems. The Berkey Light systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light system today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $209, and the Berkey Guy will include 3 sport Berkey water bottles and ship everything to you free of charge. That's right, 3 sport Berkey water bottles and free shipping. An $87 value, yours free. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at goberkey.com. That's goberkey.com today.
A very wealthy U.S. citizen is predicting that in 2011, we will witness the most important day in America in more than 50 years. He says it will change everything about our lives. The way you shop, travel, invest, educate your children, and even how you take care of your health and your own family. Now, this man has made some outrageous predictions over the years. The crazy part is, he's usually right. You see, he predicted the collapse of GM, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and America's biggest mall owner, General Growth Properties. In fact, Barron's called his work a dire prophecy. Recently, he created a video, which you can watch online for free, detailing his biggest and most important prediction yet. And it's a real eye-opener. I can't stress this enough. You should at least watch this free video online today. He explains everything you need to know, including simple steps you can take to protect yourself. You can find the video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica, the number 3.com. Watch the free video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com.
Your natural organic herbal formula for heart health is Heart and Body Extract.
My name is Van, and I'm 68 years old, and I live in Vermont. In the spring of 2003, I started to have problems with my heart. It felt like my heart was pounding, made me feel breathless. I tried many different things to try to get some help for myself. Nothing did anything.
Heart and Body Extract is very powerful, very effective, and works quickly.
I saw one of Sharon's ads and ordered Heart and Body Extract. I noticed a difference quickly, within days. The episodes became less frequent, and by a month had completely vanished.
Usually you find a 30-day or 60-day guarantee. Heart and Body Extract comes with a lifetime 100% ironclad money-back guarantee. Details at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305. Call 866-295-5305. 866-295-5305 for Heart and Body Extract.
Federal agents, we are armed!
What would you do if you knew all the things we know? Would you stand up for truth? Or would you turn away to?
All right, I want to try to hurry up and get to more of your calls. Vincent, Candy, Gary, Toby, Mark, and others. But briefly, your order, getting it well before Christmas, is guaranteed if you get it in by Friday. By the 17th coming up. Most people will still get it if your order is in by Monday the 20th, but it's not guaranteed. Okay, so if you want to give the gift of truth and support this broadcast, if you believe in the work we're doing, you can get the Obama Deception, Fall of the Republic, Police State 4, The Rise of FEMA, boy, is this important, Terror Storm, A History of Government-Sponsored Terror, and Endgame. 5 films for $24.95. 5 films for $24.95. That's less than $5 a piece for our 5 best-selling films. We end up losing money on this because we sell a lot of these, but people would already buy these videos regardless, even if they were $19.95. But I want these under the Christmas tree, in the stocking, given to your friends and family. So buy a bunch of these and get your Christmas shopping done. Don't fight the crowds. Don't go deep into debt. And support this radio transmission, Infowars.com. We've got a lot of other Christmas and holiday specials at Infowars.com. And, of course, right up to Christmas Day and Christmas Day, you can go to PrisonPlanet.tv, sign up, create a username and passcode, and then give it to your friends and family. You know, send them an e-card or write it in a card and say, here's your membership to PrisonPlanet.tv. Takes about 60 seconds to sign up. It's $5.95 a month. Or get a year membership in the month of December and get over 5 months free. You pay for 6.7 months. You get the other 5.3 months free at PrisonPlanet.tv. And there's so much on PrisonPlanet.tv, and we're just adding more and more original content, the live video streams, the archives, my book, Paul Watson's book, almost 7 years of material at PrisonPlanet.tv. And I want to say Merry Christmas to all the supporters who are PrisonPlanet.tv members. I just want to, and everybody else, tell you thank you so much for your support. We couldn't do it without you. PrisonPlanet.tv. Take advantage of that year-end special. Toby in Arizona, you're on the air. Thanks for holding.
Actually, I'm in Amarillo, Texas, but that's fine.
They told me Arizona. I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's all right. I just want to thank you, first of all, for all the information that you do have out there. I've found it just priceless as far as what I've learned.
How are you listening to us, Toby, in Arizona? I mean, in Texas, in Amarillo.
Actually, I watch on PrisonPlanet.tv. I just got my subscription earlier this month.
Well, thank you, sir, for the support. Go ahead.
I had a question for you. You know, my demographic or my situation, you know, financially, whatever, is pretty poor as standards go. And, you know, how does a family like mine protect themselves from all the tyranny that's going on? Like, my wife went to Denver just this last weekend and went through that body scanner machine, and then they pulled her aside in front of everybody, not the little glass cage, but just pulled her aside and, you know, exposed, you know, her private parts.
Yeah, they now do that. They run you through the scanner and grope you, and all I've ever seen is it being done to women because they know women submit, and I guess they're getting the women in the scans first. It's horrible. I mean, I don't know what you do. In America, my great crew member, employee, Michelle, 5-6 weeks ago, she flew back to Austin from Denver, and a man grabbed her between the crotch, grabbed her breast in America, and then they tried to have a man grab her 20-month-old baby and her 8-year-old girl, and she said, well, have a woman do it. But, I mean, now they're going to be in the stores. They've got billboards going up saying spy on your neighbor. I mean, we've got a government trying to set up a Nazi Germany. And I don't know what we do. I mean, I say stand up against it, speak out against it, say no. What do you think we do? I mean, Toby, in Amarillo, Texas, we take our state legislatures back. We get control of the federal government. We abolish the Federal Reserve. I mean, we got to get rid of these criminals in government. Stay there. I'm going to come back to you briefly to see if you've got a counterpoint to that. Then we'll go to Gary, Mark, Vincent, Candy, and others. Stay with us.
You are listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas,